the streets though. He can come back. He can come back. No.
Right, don't even say nothing.
Come on,
You just pretty much said the reason why they weren't gonna work was because she wanted to be Kim Kardashian, all of them, Vanessa Bryant, all of them are close. So when you
can't do what Vanessa do.
Yeah, when you hear
whatever your passion is.
Okay, I'm an artist. I'm a music artist. I sing and I rap.
This nigga's a real life joke.
Yeah, we play both.
I play overseas.
I just lie.
I mean, every nigga do that.
Yo, best friend.
Yo, chill.
I just do online shit, online comedy.
I was gonna say he's a comedian. He said,
This nigga said every nigga do that.
Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
Shout out Nigel, shout out everybody here, shout out Unspoken. We in the A.
You from here?
Yeah. I be telling people Wisconsin though.
Wisconsin.
Whatever's in that cup, I'm fucking with it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, somebody made like a margarita mix back there. Man.
Bro, that shit is good
Man,
as
he put a lot of ice in there. Man.
Whatever's in that shit is crazy.
For your
Fuck
actions.
your love. Hey, tonight, I don't need it. Go your way, I go my way. Find love in that direction. This is not coming back. It's not coming back. It's
Okay, it was all about how he was raised.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. Who did y'all pair me with? God damn. Y'all trying to fuck? God, sheesh. Go ahead, go. Let me hear it, Delicia.
We doing closure talks. Do you believe closure is
necessary when relationships end?
Definitely.
Go ahead.
Why you look at me though? Why you look at me?
Ladies first, because I don't feel like that shit matters.
For the woman,
I really gotta like fuck with you, like years in. Yeah, man, think about getting married for me to feel like I need to have that last conversation with you. I'm not having that last conversation with everybody. I don't even feel like I gotta be fucking with you. Like that shit just optional as fuck. Like it's just optional.
No.
Elaborate.
For what? What's the closure? We don't fuck with each other no more. That's the end. You trying to fuck? I'll fuck real quick. I mean, what is there to talk about?
Who did y'all pair me with? God damn. Y'all trying to fuck? God, sheesh. Go ahead, go. Let me hear it, Delicia.
I don't understand what are we talking about?
All right, shit.
I'll fuck you until like I guess we find more people. It depends on how cool you was. If you went out on some lame shit, I ain't gonna fuck with you. But like closure is like let's link up and talk. Like we know we not finna talk. I'm not finna talk.
I mean, all right.
not me. I'm just gonna walk away. I think men need to start walking away more. Just walk away. Don't even say nothing. In 2023.
So if you don't give a woman closure, that gives her.
What's the closure though?
If you don't give a woman closure, that gives her access to you and
What's
gives
closure?
her access to go crazy.
No, but what's closure?
But what if you was in the wrong?
So what? It's just over with. What you mean? Like it's done deal. Like what you need closure for? It's not. I'm not here to help you heal.
Niggas are savages. Do you hear that? That's like okay. So my cancer side, yes, closure matters. You have to just. It's a mature thing. Why do you feel like a woman should not?
Just mature, baby. Go ahead and move on. Get closure from the next nigga. Cause you don't need no closure from me.
What do you
over
mean?
With. When it's done, it's done.
I don't think that's an accurate answer.
Ain't nothing we can do about that. What closure gonna help us with? It's gonna make you feel better about it. What about me?
Exactly. Why would it make you feel better?
I might still want to hit that little motherfucker again, son. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't need no closure.
I don't need the closure though, cause if I hit again, I might get sucked right back in some place where I don't want to be at.
I feel like closure matters. It depends on who you dealing with.
It just depends on the person. Like, everybody don't deserve closure. Some people do, some people don't. But
it might just be a woman.
You already seem like you a toxic nigga, so I ain't letting you have it. I'ma just hit you with the okay.
But closure is more so like from a female perspective though. I don't think guys looking forward to closure.
They the main ones who fake closure, so I know it ain't from a female perspective. They fake that shit.
Yeah, no, they fake it, but they definitely looking forward to it though. They looking toward.
They want to know why you ain't fucking with them, but like if they ain't fucking with you, they finna tell you some bullshit.
Oh, they gonna ghost you.
I fuck with you on that. You probably want a little small bit of closure, only if you give a fuck about who you fucking. Cause I mean, if you fucking, you never know what the fuck could happen. Especially if you fucking an ex, so you know you hitting raw. You definitely ain't coming with no condom. After that, will you be hitting a condom or no?
I plead fifth.
That means she's speaking into that mic. Definitely, it's a no. So, yes, you might actually need the.
But for what? What do I need to? What?
Nah, not necessarily the closure, but you just kind of want to come to a common understanding with the person. Like, all right, if we about to be fucking and shit, like, man, you was on some bullshit with that. I was on some bullshit with this. We just gonna let our bullshit be bullshit, and we gonna come to the commonality that I'm trying to hit that pussy, you trying to fuck. And we just gonna do what we gonna do. Don't bring none of that other little extra bullshit into the middle of our equation, but shit, we gonna do what we doing. If I get pregnant or you get pregnant, well, I ain't getting pregnant, but if you get pregnant, shit, don't bring that bullshit to what might happen. Cause, shit, that's the only thing. That's the only reason why you don't want some type of something.
Bullshit, I'm gonna keep it 100 though. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but I feel like 80% of women are cowards when it comes to expressing to guys why they don't like them.
Yeah, they feel like they trying to. So that, and I feel you, cause I feel like it's the truth. We'll tell a woman whatever the fuck we want to about her.
Right.
But like when we ask her for closure and we ask them to be blunt with us, they want to beat around the bush.
They beat around the bush.
Like that shit lady like or some shit. Tell me what the fuck I just asked you to tell me. Like, don't tell me I ain't taking out the trash, that's why you dumped me. Now tell me how that shit made you feel. Had a real conversation. Like women like to beat around the bush.
What's the reason why we ended? What's the reason why this is why we're breaking up? What's the reason you don't like me? That's closure. Where's closure to you?
It's not even about you. I just found something better.
So you gotta tell the girl that then. You can't just break up with the girl and then just bye.
Why not?
Because women don't operate like that. You know, women are more emotional. You don't know how women operate?
No.
You've never been in a relationship?
I have, but I don't have the same feelings.
So how did you give her closure? You didn't, or you did?
I said, look, it's not gonna work out. That's closure.
And how did she accept that?
That's up to her.
How did she accept that?
That's up to her.
You're not answering my question.
That's up to her.
How did she
That's
accept
not my
it?
problem. I said it's not gonna work out.
So from what I hear,
instead of stringing you along, I said it's not gonna work out.
So from what I'm hearing, she didn't get the closure.
That's up to her. I gave you my closure.
So the closure is one-sided.
I gave you what I think is closure.
Oh boy.
But most times in their minds though, they like, I've been giving you hints on why shit ain't been working out. Or I haven't responded to you or talked to you like how it is. So when it's over with, it's over with. But I ain't even trying to say it from the standpoint of guys are dumb though, but we take in a lot. It's a lot of things that we gotta like endure on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you expected me to pay attention to every little side shenanigan that you want to put up because something's going wrong. Like, I'm not finna do that. Like, sometimes and then a lot of times I do feel like girls like to make niggas read minds, or they think niggas can read minds and shit.
I was just finna say that. That's
Niggas
the issue.
that.
Closed mouth don't get fed. You
Right.
better let me know. I can't read your mind, folks. And especially like if we dating or something, a dude dating and he taking care of you and he the breadwinner, or like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I ain't got time to try and read your mind. I'm making this money for us. Like, tell me what's wrong with you. Talk to me. But I don't know what. I agree. I feel like
No, that's
yeah,
not,
I agree with you.
But it's not even like in a relationship. It's like talking stages. Like,
Exactly.
Like
Even in a relationship, women just like that, bro. They gonna beat around the bush, bro.
But if we're not talking about sex, if somebody just, I guess, the normal people, if they want closure and the feelings and what happened, what did I do type shit, I'm not with that. Like,
I feel you.
Because if we broke up, it was for a reason. We don't need to draw this shit out. What's next? Is you in or is you out?
I mean, shit, according to you, a nigga gonna be in and out, 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 multiple times.
I'm joking, but no, if it was on some lame shit and I just feel like, how we ended was just like.
What's the lame situation to you where like you would feel like, all right, man, we need to chalk this shit out. We need to talk it up and figure out what the fuck what the fuck happened, bro? Like
when I encounter a situation like that, I'll come in and let y'all know.
Is it like, all right, if a nigga cheated on you or some shit, would you trip?
If he cheated on me, would I trip?
Like to the point to where you needed quote unquote closure. I don't feel like a cheating situation is a closure situation, but go ahead.
Like if you break up with him for cheating.
For cheating, exactly. Thank you.
No, you gonna miss this pussy because he cheated. Go fuck that hoe.
Not apparently, because you're gonna be fucking with your ex until you find a new nigga, so he's still gonna be hitting that.
If he got some good meat, I'm gonna keep fucking you.
All right, shit, nigga can do what we want. I mean, shit. Sound like a good deal to me.
But you're not cuddling. You're not saying you got to get the fuck out when we're done.
That's what niggas want for the most part.
Well.
So there is no closure then.
What I think is closure might be different. What you think is closure?
What is closure? Like, what's your...
My closure is basically saying that why I'm leaving this relationship.
So it's a 50%
Now,
closure.
your closure might be you want something more. You might want like an explanation. You might want a
Yeah,
paragraph.
most women do.
You might want some money back. I'm not giving you none of that. I'm saying why I'm leaving, and that's why I'm leaving. And then you could take that into the bank because I'm done after that. I told you why I'm leaving. That's the closure for me as a man.
So I get what you're saying, but most women do want that closure, like why, what
women, I
happened,
don't know how y'all
what did
think.
I do along the lines.
I don't know how y'all operate.
You just said you was in a relationship, so you don't know how a woman
That's
operates?
okay. I'm still a man at the end of the day, and what I think is closure is different from what you think, because I don't think like you.
Huh? I got what?
I'm being real.
I know I can't be the only one confused here.
No.
It might just be a female thing, cause my girl, bro, I swear I was in prison for 2 years, right? My girl, she was holding me down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because, why? Where we going with this?
I was in prison
Let
for
me
2
hear
years. My girl, she was holding it down for me, right?
Yeah.
But she still ain't get over her previous relationship before me.
Wow, she was supposed to close that chapter before she opened up a new door.
That's what
So whose fault is that?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, Shawty, why you worry about some old shit, you know what I'm saying? See, a female, they could be honest while a nigga in prison. We ain't got nothing but time. We can just listen, hey, yo, baby, you know what I'm saying? Listen, talk on the phone with and everything about the situation. I'm in jail talking about another nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she like, I just gotta get some clothes on her. In my mind, I'm like, man, fuck that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But the jail me was like, the jailbird talk like, yeah, baby, go ahead and go get some clothes and talk, you know what I'm saying?
Closure matters. It's a part of your healing process. I think you should give a person closure so they can have understanding on why you leaving them. You're not gonna leave somebody just dirt and dry like
why
fuck it.
do it matter?
Do you love that person? Do you take them serious? Are you holding yourself accountable for your actions?
Your love. Hey, I don't need it. Go your way, I go my way. Find love in that direction. Bitch is not coming back. It's not coming back. It's
Okay, it was all about how he was raised.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, my mama love me, hey, but she told me don't love these hoes. We in. Once they gone, baby. Let them go. Don't try to go get no clothes. Don't try to backdoor nothing.
Fuck it.
Leave it alone.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
That's what it is.
I ain't mad at you.
Hey, you go by that rule, I guarantee you life will be a whole lot easier.
Okay.
Stress free.
I think it's just like letting a girl be a girl. Like you gotta accept that. Like it just becomes with it. Like,
nah. I get what you're saying. Like
that's
that
what
might
I'm
be the
on
norm.
at this point in my life.
But like I'm the type of motherfucker that want to hold them accountable and talk that shit. Like
no, I do though. But when you hold but see, my thing when you hold women accountable though, they be thinking that you bitching, bro.
I don't give a fuck what they think. You finna tell me the truth. Real shit. I don't give a fuck what you think.
To me, I be like, I know I'm with you. I'm with you to a degree though. But it's a fine line between that though.
Like, it really ain't. It ain't the fine line. So I feel like what you said about how women feel, when we really want what we want, that's when our mindset and emotions kick in and we want to be respectful and not push her too close. But I'm the type of nigga that I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, okay, if we talking about closure and it's over with, I'm finna talk to you like you from off the streets. Tell me what the fuck going on, folks.
No,
it's already over with. Tell me what the fuck going on, Shawty. Real talk.
Men it's a one-sided breakup.
Men think differently. So how I feel it's done might be different how you think it's done.
I'm just telling you, most women don't want to know, what did I do wrong along this line?
You might not do nothing wrong. It might not even be about you. I might find something a little better.
She wants to know, did you find something better? Did you upgrading your finances? Did you find a better job? Did you just stick
No,
in this
I'm just gonna say,
relationship?
hey, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Why?
I don't think it's gonna work out.
Why?
I think that we are not getting along, and I think I want to find something different. That's it.
So
why do I gotta keep explaining myself?
Oh boy. All right. So
Like, we adults. Like, what?
So exactly. If we're adults, then we should be able to talk it out, right?
No, you want to talk it out. I gave you my explanation.
Okay, so from the woman's perspective.
You see where I'm getting at here? You gotta see what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Y'all gotta clip this, man.
No, we keeping all this.
I'm trying to bring it out of
To
him.
counter that,
Yeah.
what is it that a woman needs?
So
like,
most
to consider
what
it
I was
closure.
trying to get out of
But see what she said. She said what a woman needs. What a man needs is different.
Can I get it out?
I'm just telling y'all. That's why she confused.
No, I was trying to get it out of you, but you was stuck on it. What a woman needs is the reason.
As a man, I might need one more smash and I'm good.
I'm
I'm being real. I might need one more smash just to be like, all right, this is good and I'm done.
Can
Am I lying?
Can I tell you what a woman needs?
But no, if a nigga cheat like that shit lame, I'm not gonna fuck you. But like usually, like I said earlier, I never had a bad guy. So I be fucking.
I mean, you gon' fuck. Stop playing, DD.
No.
Oh, man, I know you hit that bitch the other week, but
Cause my pride gonna get in the way. If you fuck me over bad enough, I would imagine my pride would override my pussy talking.
In that moment.
No.
man, when that pussy get to thumping like do.
That sound like you dodged the bullet.
When that thing when they get to jumping, tap 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 tap, you gonna be double tapping the nigga picture on the ground, replying to a story.
No, cause I don't follow him anyway. The niggas I fuck with, I don't follow them.
Oh, that's smart. I like that.
I got fuck with you that you really care.
Real shit.
So like, no, like, if I fuck with you, it's the respect factor. I feel like if I feel like things aren't working out and I came to a point that we're not gonna work out, majority of the time we probably already knew before we having this closed talk. Now, that closed talk can be a little bit tricky too though, because closed talk can end up with us fucking again, and you just coming back on. You think it's a closed talk, but it's really
fine.
this. So I just want.
We might not even get back together, but I got to hit that shit one more time. We might not even get, but I got to hit that shit one more time.
So what about my feelings?
Closure, huh?
Are they valid?
See your feelings. Hey man, hey, this ain't the time for all that. Go outside, get some new dick. You know what I'm saying? That'll be your closure right there. Let a nigga open them legs and that's gonna be your closure.
It don't work like that for females.
Why don't?
That's crazy.
Why don't?
Because every female not open their legs to the next nigga.
Get what? Soon as I got out, I put that motherfucker on my girl. You think she worry about another nigga? But don't put that shit on her every night. Huh? Boy, you better not be worried. Shit, who? I'm doing something wrong, then you worry about another nigga. Well, I don't got them putting that thing on you.
That's a man might not agree to this, but if you're going off of your perspective and then a woman's perspective is what are the reasons why you want to call this 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7 year relationship off? What did I do wrong along those lines? Why is it you loved me in the beginning and you don't now? Why? What happened? Did I do something? Is it because you elevated, you grew up, you grew in your career and I didn't grow with you? What are the reasons? You didn't just wake up, oh man, I don't want to be with this girl
That's the
anymore.
thing. Like, man, that's why we talk too much. Because we gonna keep talking and she's still not gonna get it. She gonna keep wanting to talk and talk and talk. No, man, what we do, we action, right? Take action. I'm leaving because I don't think it's working out no more. That's it.
Yeah. You got a situation that's going on like this?
I tried to fuck him today, but he said he didn't feel good. So.
Oh.
That means I'm not gonna ask anymore.
If he hits you up, don't ask what you gonna say.
No, that's why I said the petty pride shit come in. No, I don't feel good.
Technically, you didn't feel good early, but you still was trying to.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about being sick.
I mean, shit. I don't want to say too much, but you said you look like Hitch earlier. Like, I wouldn't have been trying to hit your ass. Oh, you low-key might have dodged a bullet. Like, give my nigga some, you feel me? Like, You might have low key dodged the bullet
done.
because he might have low key hit it and never wanted to hit it again. Like if you patched it up and shit, rocked up. Like
Yeah, like the closure talk can't lead to that, or like sometimes closure talks leads to. I done seen situations where closure talks lead to like positivity, like open lines of communication. Like people will get closure and be like, "Oh, I didn't know that. This is something I'm willing to fix." You know what I'm saying? But I also done seen episodes where closure talk done led to some bullshit and more drama.
But the only reason you willing to fix that shit is because you're back against the wall. Like,
No, I ain't even gonna say you're
like
back
it's
against the
over
wall.
with.
Not even because you
On
feel like it's
both
over
sides,
with.
though.
You might be willing to fix it because you fuck with that person.
No, closure talk is saying, hey, it's over with. And this over with, now I'm expressing everything I want to do to make this shit work. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel you, but like, what I'm saying is, here's what I tell you about communication in relationships and closure. I've seen in multiple instances where closure talk has happened after people thought a relationship was over, a relationship was over, and then during the closure talk, they realized like, oh, we should have had this conversation months ago and we'd have been fine.
Right now. In a perfect world, because I'm a sexual person, I'm gonna want to keep fucking. But if you like hit my pride hard enough or you hurt my feelings enough, I really don't want shit to do with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to nothing.
yeah, that makes sense. I feel like closure sometimes it depends on the amount of closure.
Worse.
Sometimes it can. I ain't gonna lie to you. You 100% right because they don't do shit but keep that conversation going and going and going and going and going and going. Yeah, but it just depends on like what type of relationship y'all had before. You ever dated somebody that you was friends with and then y'all just kind of just started dating? And you was like, damn, I never thought I would have dated this person, but we was in a, you know what I mean?
No, I wish I did though, but I haven't.
Oh, well, shit. You might not, because you talk about you don't want no closure. You gonna want to have closure with somebody that was your friend before you started fucking with them.
So that's probably why.
If you get somebody that you like, man, damn, this my homie, this my round. We ain't gonna be fucking with each other no more. But shit, I definitely want to continue this friendship. You'll want to have some sense of closure, not as deep, but you'll want to have something to where it's respectable. When you see them out and shit, you like, hey, what up, though? All right, for sure. You know?
So when you put it that way, when it's in regards to like a friend, yes. But like if it wasn't a friend, what's the purpose of the closure? I guess
No purpose at all.
Okay.
There's really no purpose at all. It's like, all right, you go your way, I go mine, and shit. That's just what it is.
Fine, right though. But see, closure talk also is an excuse to get back in for a lot of women. Hey, let me. And they mind they thinking it's gonna be closure talk, but it's really me.
I ain't gonna say women just do that.
And motherfuckers be begging for closure later on
I was
down
about to say
the
that.
line.
What's the point of the face-to-face closure if
It
we're
ain't
not
no-
fucking?
You
could do closure be
What are you waving at?
It's a ghost.
Ghost of closure in this bitch. Like the fuck? What?
Well, like,
I feel like niggas
it's
do
an
it
opportunity
more.
to go back to Pound Town real quick. Just let them know, hey, what you think you missing? The grass ain't greener, my nigga.
I ain't even gonna say it's an opportunity to go back to Pound Town.
Yeah, I want closure with my friend, but I don't understand closure and like period, and I don't understand you wanting to have it in person. What can you say in person that's not gonna manipulate me with your emotions in your face and shit that you can't say over the phone?
Some people just feel like it's better to say shit in person, but personally for me, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm like, yeah, we was beefed out, I want to see you in person just because I know I'm gonna put that charm on your ass and you either gonna
charm me out of my motherfucking drawers, and that's why I don't want to have closure in person.
I wouldn't even
like,
gonna say charm you out your drawers.
Not you, but I'm saying like any nigga like.
But I'm gonna charm your legs around my face. Like,
yeah, and I remember I'm like, I could fuck on the leg. It wasn't that bad. Like no.
But nah, real shit though. That's what it's for. If a motherfucker wants a face-to-face shit, it's just like, you know, somebody might feel like they might have fucked up for real. And it's like, I want to see you in person because I know that physically, if you in front of my face, ain't no denying me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no denying like whatever we done had together. And it's a little bit manipulative in a sense, but it's like, shit, that's what niggas is doing. Cause it's like, I feel like we fighting for something.
Oh my God.
If a nigga don't want to meet you face to face for closure, that mean that nigga don't want you.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If a nigga saying like, yeah, let's meet up face to face, that mean the nigga wants to still be with you. He want to make that shit work. Period.
That's true.
So.
Is there ever a time where closure is required? Like y'all have to do closure.
If you married. Yeah, from a job or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. 95 maybe.
That's it.
That's it.
If I have no fucking clue what happened, yes, you need to talk to me. And I need to talk to you. We need to get to an understanding because maybe you thought something happened the way that it didn't, or you thought something happened that actually didn't happen. Not that I give a fuck, but to clear my name.
You care.
You not about to be out there saying that I was the person who did X, Y, Z when we could have just had a simple conversation.
You care though. Don't say like let you on your fuck. You do care.
What?
You do care. You want the closure.
I don't, because I know I'm a fuck. I don't want to do that.
I mean, fucking aside. Let's.
The fucking is never aside.
I mean,
like I don't do the closure shit.
Told y'all, women like to fuck way more than
we
niggas.
do. I say that shit all the time. I told y'all trying to fuck.
All right, hold on. Time out. Fucking aside.
2 week notice.
Y'all gotta.
That's it.
No.
That ain't even required. Shit.
I mean,
out of there.
And maybe if y'all had a business together, if y'all had business, if y'all had assets definitely involved. If y'all had children, if y'all have children together, you and a lady, and you don't want to be with her, you have to give her closure on why you don't want to be with her, because now y'all got to take care of this child together still for the rest of y'all lives.
9 times out of 10, everybody, we know why. Be real, we know why we ain't together. This shit just ain't working. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We outgrew each other.
All right.
It's over with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not valid. You could be a good mama, I could be a good daddy, but we gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
So what about assets being involved?
Assets. What you mean?
So what if y'all had a house together? What if y'all had businesses together?
Man,
Does that matter?
We'll figure it out. Look, I don't think we need no clothes. Like I said, once the door closed, what you need closure for? You know what I'm saying?
Niggas not shit.
Closure. Yeah. Closure. Go ahead, my boy trying to give her that closure.
Come on, round him up.
Because boyfriend, girlfriend, that's just, we just talking. Marriage, when you put that shit on paper, that's real.
So my answer differs. I think closure is required when...
If you married.
Closure is required when you've been in a relationship for more than 3 years and you keep going on this on and off cycle.
Boyfriend and girlfriend is just talking. When you put that shit on paper...
If your ex is on and off again and you keep communicating with them and you stringing me along, closure is required. If one party says, hey, I feel like I'm being strung along, closure is required. Hey, I feel like I'm being strung along. I feel like there's a reason, this and that like I want to be with you, but I feel like you're pulling back on me. Closure is definitely required.
You got emotions. You a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I
Well,
do.
you a person.
Yeah.
You just said you would want closure if a nigga text you and said it's over. So like, why would you fucking aside? I don't want to hear shit about no fucking.
I got it.
Why would you want the closure?
Because I'm trying to improve myself, so I'm trying to do this thing
All right,
where
there we go.
I don't like repeat the same bad habits, and if everybody's saying I'm a certain way, there has to be some truth to it.
Yeah.
So if you just say it's over, I would like to know what I did so I could know how to move better with the next person or in life in general.
How you feel like you received that? Like if the nigga was
current
like,
me, I would receive it. Current me, I would. Past me, would not.
Okay.
I'd be like, fuck, who the fuck is you? I'm me. But
Yeah.
now I'm like, you're right, because such and such said this, or nobody said it at all. I said it recently. I'm like, that was the first time somebody brought this to my attention.
yeah.
I'm gonna look into that. Maybe I am that way. So I would like to know, not for the closure piece, but to know like what I possibly did to make you get to the decision of you not want to fuck with me.
That's kind of where I be
girl,
at.
why would you not want to fuck with me?
That's where I be at with
really how I
closure.
feel.
That's not necessarily. Do we call it closure though?
What?
If we want to learn more about ourselves, because I ain't gonna lie to you. So
Yeah, I don't think it's called closure.
That's where I be at with it. I don't really be caring about like, all right, whatever you felt. I ain't gonna say I don't care, but whatever you felt, I understand it because it's all the way that you received it. It's perception at the end of the day. But I want to know how you perceive me with the actions that I did, so that I can improve myself to be better for myself, or possibly for the next, or possibly for you. So that's very. See, look, I knew once you get past the fucking. You can get past some logic, you know, like all fucking aside.
Well, yeah, the closure isn't for like us or trying to get a union back together. Not for me. Like you said, it's not called closure, but I can't think of what we can call it right now. But it sounds selfish, but it's for me. Like, how can I not fuck up again?
Self-improvement, and it's not necessarily closure. It's more so openness, because shit, you being open with me about how you felt about me, so that I can grow to become a better person.
The motherfucker couldn't be open before you cut my ass off. That's crazy.
I mean, shit. God
That's crazy to me, and that's why you're not fucking, punk ass.
Some people
I
love
think if you married, you really need some closure.
Why?
Cause we probably got kids if you married.
Some married couples don't have kids.
Well, I'm just saying, if we married, we did a shit on paper, then okay. But if we just boyfriend and girlfriend, fuck that.
So, for example, if you were with someone for 3+ years and they're still hitting your line, calling you, and you don't want to be with them, and you're irritated that they're calling you nonstop, so you don't think closure is required.
She might need it. I don't need it.
The closure to her is, hey, look, I feel like I might have strung you along. Please, look, move on, find better. This is the closure I need. I want to be with you know who. I want to be with this woman or however many other women.
No.
That's closure.
Like I said, I'm operating from a different standpoint. I'm a man. I don't need as much as what you would need for the closure.
That takes 3 seconds to say out loud.
I'm saying this is what I don't want, and I'm not feeling this no more. That's it. You might need something else.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
You do be open with y'all. One thing I feel like when people be in relationships, people be open with them, and then that shit go in one area after the other. Because the way motherfuckers be receiving information in a relationship, people don't receive information to improve on that shit. They only receive information so that they can have a rebuttal for an argument. You feel me?
For sure.
So it's like when you take the relationship aspect out of it, it's like, okay, cool. I'm hearing you, you hearing me. Bet I'm gonna improve on that. But say me and you together, and you like. You know, you going back and forth with me? Nah, I'm gonna switch it around because I don't do this shit. I'm going back and forth with you, and you sit here the whole time. You ain't hearing shit that I'm saying about how we can improve the relationship, but you are hearing shit that I'm saying that you thinking about. Like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get this nigga here. Yeah, I'm about to say exactly.
I'm bringing that shit up.
Exactly, and that's why relationships don't be working.
Yeah,
exactly, because motherfuckers don't want to hear shit about growth in a relationship. Motherfuckers want to hear shit about an argument, like. Cool. You say it, exactly. How can I win?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't a competitive battle if we together.
We're on the
you
same
feel me?
team.
We're supposed to be on the same team. You feel me? That's all. Yeah.
Who benefits more from the closure conversation?
Because usually the person who got broken up with is the one who asked for closure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like what you were saying before, like if you did ask for closure, it would be because you would want to improve on who you are as a person. So maybe you benefit from that. But do you think there's cases where the person who didn't ask for closure benefits?
I think from male and female perspective, we both can. How do I say this? Who benefits more? I think the woman benefits more.
Hell no.
You know?
The nigga benefit more.
It's how you plan it though. Like
nah, because I'm finna find out some shit that a bitch don't like about me. And I can either fix it, or I can play on it like I fixed it.
Nah, fact.
Real shit. The nigga benefit more, especially like based on society, like us being like the minority for heterosexual women. Boy, hell yeah, I can play off that closure. Oh, you didn't like this last time, so for the next bitch, I'm finna do this.
No.
Damn, my bad. No, for the next woman.
Yeah, I think it sounds crazy, and I don't know how to prove it, but let's just say the person, if there is somebody in a situation or a relationship that fucked up, I feel like the person that fucked up benefits from closure. Because if you fucked up, I feel like I shouldn't talk about you. I shouldn't talk about the situation. You know what the fuck you did, ain't shit to talk about. But I feel like me giving you closure is giving you more energy when I should have said fuck you after you cheated or fuck that bitch or whatever you did.
I feel it. The person who, just to play devil's advocate a little bit, the person who is providing the closure, low-key get their own closure in a sense too, because you able to learn from the lesson. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like you able to learn from whatever situation that was ongoing. It's like, all right, cool, this nigga cheated on me. I'm giving him the closure, but at the same time, I'm able to receive some type of information, like indirectly. That's a better way to put it.
No, I was only saying that like, what's the reason for having closure talk? Are you really trying to are you really saying it's over? Or are you trying to use this opportunity to get back right in
my experience
in the relationship?
In my experience, I don't really I ain't gonna say I don't believe in closure, but like it's not necessary. It's a luxury if you get it. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit didn't work.
That's a respect factor. I think it's a respect thing. If you don't respect me, if you don't respect me, you're not gonna.
If I don't respect you, you can ask me for closure and I'll lie to you the whole time.
Are there other ways to get closure without talking to each other?
Go ahead, say your shit. You know.
Go ahead, you pop it out.
Letting it go.
I don't need
Just
no
let that shit go.
closure.
Everybody don't want closure. It's only the ones that feel as if they care about the relationship that they in. Everybody don't care about the relationship that they in. Once you know that this shit is going downhill, it's over with. You letting that
You
shit
ever got
go.
ghosted?
Hell nah.
You
Ain't no nigga ghosting me.
Get what? A girl ghosted me.
Why? Why she ghost you?
I don't know.
You ain't asking.
And don't give a fuck. What I need closure for? On to the next. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, it be like that. That's
crazy, man.
Yeah.
I messing with this one girl though. I said stop talking to her out the blue. I ain't want to tell her why I stopped talking to her.
Why you
but
stop talking to her?
It was a sexual reason. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't want to make her feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that shit just ain't it. You know what I mean? Like, but she was like, why you ghosting me? I'm like, damn, son, why it really matter, son?
Yeah.
I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor by not telling you why I don't want to fuck with you no more.
Wow.
You better look at it that way.
You really heartless.
I ain't heart. I'm being.
You
a
ain't got
real
no heart.
nigga. You want me to tell you the truth, but you can't handle the truth, and you don't want me to lie to you, and I don't want to lie to you anyway. So I'd rather not tell you nothing.
Okay, fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
You win. Very toxic. You on your future shit.
I'm just saying, that's some real shit, man. That's some real shit.
I ain't mad.
The relationship that you were talking about, the hypothetical situation was the girl, you wasn't living with the girl. You just was like,
No, if we
woke up, called it quits.
No, if we adults, it's different. High school, like, oh, I love you, blah, blah. We're adults. We paying bills. I'm letting you know, hey, this is not working for me anymore. I'm going over here.
Okay.
This is my time life when I'm leaving.
Okay.
If you don't want to do with that, that's on you. That's my closure as a man. What you need as a woman, I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, it's real.
He a savage.
It's real.
Okay, don't
You ain't
tell
never
me
got
shit.
ghosted.
No.
That's cap. Everybody got ghosted.
Not me. I ain't taking no nigga serious. If I'm taking serious, you not ghosting me.
They ain't the same thing.
I ain't been ghosted.
I think you kind of skewing it a little.
I ain't been ghosted. I'm probably going to cut it off. I know I
Yeah, I know she got ghosted. I ain't getting ghosted, nigga.
So it sounds like you've never been broken up with. So
No, I have been broken up with.
Okay, so did you need a reason of why you were being broken up with?
No, she broke up with me. She didn't care.
You didn't ask why she
No,
broke
I
up with
said,
you?
what's going on?
So you did ask.
She said, and what she said? Whoa! Did he not just say, wait. But hold on.
What's going on?
Hold
You
on.
see me?
Okay.
Closure.
Hold on.
When a woman asks, what's going on?
But
You just
I didn't get no closure.
You just asked what's going on.
When it's time for the women to leave, they don't give you no.
way.
Hold up. When it's time for the ladies to leave, when they ready to go, there is
man.
no closure.
Go into that situation.
This. Okay, when I had a shawty that I cared about and she left,
and you asked,
there was no closure.
Did you just not say what's going on?
It was, this is not,
You
I
heard
don't
me.
think I want to do this anymore. I'm leaving.
And you said,
And I, as a man, I had to eat that.
but you asked what's going on, right?
I had to eat it.
I'm only about to speak from experience right now. Like,
Lay it
one
on
time, I was out. I was dealing with this one shorty. She was from Memphis. We separated, right? I ain't gonna say we was really together, but she was like my main thing. And like I was hooping, so I was moving around. I broke up with her from a distance. And then she seen me out in public with another girl. She socked me in my face in public. She ain't get the closure. So it's like, shit. You know, that's you know, like.
Okay, I'll ask you off the camera.
I mean, you can ask me now. Go ahead. I'll tell you.
Right though, but I'm talking about the act on the conversation. Like I don't really care for most women about having a conversation, but if I ain't gonna cap, if I fuck with you, I'll listen to the conversation or take heed to the conversation. Majority of people like women are ghost you if they don't fuck with you or they don't respect you or they feel like we ain't got that type of relationship. They won't even like tell you something. Well, niggas don't tell you. A lot of times, niggas don't tell you what's going on.
I feel
they
you.
just keep smashing and put you in a certain category. But women are ghost you. Like, the only time they be hitting you up over and over again, 15 times, trying to figure out why you ain't picking up or why you ain't did this and why you did that is because they really, really fuck with you. They're looking for closure. The niggas that they ain't really looking for closure from, they ain't gonna put in the effort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I
From my
agree, yeah.
experience.
What you told her? Like you broke it off and said what?
Bye. I just said it's over. Like I was just saying, listen, this shit ain't working for me. But she ain't ever get that closure. So like that time spent away, you feel me? built up a lot of
it just make more
animosity.
angry.
Exactly. That shit was built
Oh,
up.
I'm
It
the
was
opposite.
it was pent up aggression. So it's
I'm
like
the
when you seen me, she finally seen me. She laid hands on me. You
I
feel
don't
me?
touch people children, baby. So he could have fired back off on her ass.
I could have.
Did you see it coming?
Did I see it coming?
Did you see her before she hit you?
That's what I'm saying.
I was talking to her, and I was sitting down.
What other girl? Anyway.
Nah.
So you must have said something.
Sean straight out her draw.
She was asking.
You might have been hella dry.
Let me tell you this. Now, this is what happened. She asked me for some type of closure. You feel me? On the situation.
At
She was like,
the shit when you see her?
yeah. She was like, yeah. She was like, this is what. I just don't understand why this happened. I'm gonna tell you the situation. It's when I was hooping. I was coming off an injury. I was in Vegas. This might sound bad to women. You feel me?
Oh,
but listen,
no.
time out. Listen.
Okay.
This is where y'all gotta trust y'all niggas. When you in Vegas and you doing some
That's
hoop
where you lost
shit,
me.
it be men and women that be having like combines for overseas teams at the same time, right? I'm there. My phone was broke. All I had was my computer. It was a girl. She was a dyke. A full-blown dyke. She was one of the homies.
Not like a fucking pit bull.
She was a full-blown
Not a bull,
dyke.
nigga.
Listen.
You took down today?
No, sir. No, listen. No. She was in the room like a couple doors down from me. Listen, time out. No, she was in the room a couple doors down from me. All I had at the time, this back in the day now, all I had was Skype.
Skype? Oh,
Right,
shit.
so this is the old days. So I'm talking to her on Skype, like, all right, bet, I'm gonna meet you downstairs in 10 minutes. Women, y'all know y'all asses be snooping around. She snooped the scene, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna meet her. She seen girl basketball profile. She was like a Spanish shorty, so she had like braids and shit like that. So she looked good when she about to be hooping. She looked more girly. But shit, let her put some clothes on. She looking like one of the homies. Y'all get mad, for sure.
I was about to say that.
She read that shit. She was upset, so she brought that shit up, and I told her, like, man, this girl was mid-convo, bro. Socked me.
So what you do after that?
Oh, so it looked like you chose her over her.
Exactly. I walked off. I went in the bathroom. I punched the hole through the hole. Yeah, I was very upset. I punched through a mirror. Yeah, facts. I punched through a mirror. You know the mirrors that be in the bathroom. I punched through the glass of the mirror and the wall. I was very upset. But shit, I gave her the closure that she needed. You know what I'm saying? She never had the closure.
Hey, but props to you was walking off too. Some niggas, but
yeah, that's why I don't touch people.
No, I grew up in a household where my daddy used to beat on my mom a lot. So.
But it's a lose-lose situation because, like, you know, you don't know how you react in a situation.
That's why I feel like closure is low-key necessary. You just don't know. Yeah, closure is necessary just for that reason.
Hold on, as a man, I see how you want to operate. Okay, you want to play that game? I'm going to give you the same game that you want to play with me. You want to play the no closure game? I can do the same thing. I'm just giving y'all what y'all want. Because hold on, as men, hold on. As a man, you gotta understand that when it comes to women, when it comes to their dating and their preferences and their closure, they ruthless. You not 6'3", get out my face. You make 40,000, get out my face.
Closure. That's just starting.
Because that's how I set my rules.
A little bit different.
That's like
hold on.
Starting a relationship.
Because as a man, hold on, as a man, I move just as ruthless as they do. Just as you want to be ruthless, I can do the same thing.
Oh, I guess I said I'm different because for me, the opposite, if you don't give me closure, that's everything I need to know. You don't fuck with me. You don't give a fuck to let me know what happened. So I'm off you. But like, I can understand somebody going that way too. I'm on the other end.
I think it depends on how much, I don't want to say history, but like what your relationship entail. You feel me? Like sometimes relationships be like, all right, cool, we doing whatever, X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. It might not be that deep, but some relationships, when I get into a relationship, I'm a very deep person. So like I'm gonna open up and I expect for you to reciprocate the same. So it's like, I wanna get through all of your layers. And I feel like if you get all the way deep to somebody's core, like you owe it to them. You owe it to them to be very transparent.
Like you owe it to them, but if you don't give it to them.
If you don't give it to them, it's gonna hurt them way worse than if you do give it to them.
Right, so that hurt can translate to anger or?
Exactly, it's called resentment. You feel me? Like, you know, one thing about us being people, like we always want to walk these streets and be able to like be seen in the greatest of lights. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hold a standard to myself as an individual. So like, even if it's a woman that I'm not even with, say me and you just been fucking. Like I met you at the club, and I just been tearing your back down for a minute. But it's like, all right, man, this pussy getting old. I'm tired of doing the same shit. I hit you from the back, hit you from the side. We go to sleep. Like, all right, this shit old. I know it's not gonna transpire to nothing else. And I respectfully tell you, like, listen, Didi, I'm done with that shit. You feel me? Like, this is not what I'm doing no more. And you like, you just look at me because you flabbergasted. I'm gonna be a man and I'm gonna tell you, like, listen, you know what I'm saying? I don't see us really going nowhere. I don't want to hold you back. I don't want to hold you back from the world. Be free. Do your thing. You feel me? Like, be free. Go. Like, don't let me hold you back.
I legit would not care.
Yeah, like, don't let me hold you back from your purpose, queen. Like, go do you. You know what I'm saying? You know when niggas say the queen.
Talk about a time where you did offer closure. Like, how did that work out?
Oh. Yeah.
I ended up with another baby. Look, I ended up with another baby. I ended up with a whole nother motherfucking child. You hear me? Fuck closure. Leave that shit alone. Big come over there to me and say, I just need a little closure. And 9 months later, I'm in motherfucking emergency room. The fuck closure.
Stupid.
Fuck closure. I'm telling y'all what's going on. Get over it.
Damn. Yeah, he fucked up.
Yeah, whatever. You got traumatized. I'm telling you the real. Fuck closure. My mom been told me, nigga, what the fuck is some closure? I ain't get closure from your daddy.
He had another baby. Damn.
Yeah, I ended up with another baby. By a girl I didn't like.
What the hell?
Just cause she needs some closure. Bitch don't trick me. God damn.
So you gave her the clothes that she needed.
Yeah. 18 years of 18 years of closure. It's all good. Shout out to my little boy.
Yeah.
AKA closure.
My closure child.
He
my
is.
Closure right there.
Man, you funny as
You gonna call me queen.
I didn't say her pussy was
might as
born.
well
But the more you talk about, I see how she found out. But you probably could have said, you might have put
I
it like this.
I didn't tell her that her pussy was born.
But I'm saying it's the
Tell me that you're bored.
No. All right, time out. Let me go back.
Fuck you.
Not necessarily is that her pussy is born. It's just that we doing the same repetitive act, and I don't see nothing more than what we actually doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
But the way you putting it is like.
I know.
All right, listen though. Time out.
God.
Time out. When you in a relationship, how many relationships you been in, so? More. All right. So listen, when you get in a relationship, how long are you in a relationship to where it's like, all right, y'all kind of a little bit at a routine. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you in a routine with your person, you in a routine with your person that you with, and you tolerating it, the routine, because it's the person that you want to be with. So if me and Didi fucking, and we doing the same routine, but I don't see no end goal with me making Didi my wife, I'm just gonna be keep it a buck with her. Like, all right, Didi, like, shit, we've been having fun for a few months now. I know it ain't going on more than this. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. It ain't your pussy born.
Okay, no, but but before he was like throwing all in the, go be free.
Like, he ain't gotta do all
that.
But technically it is though.
But like, I feel like that's not just to women. I feel like that's
broad. That's
payment. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like if a nigga ain't really fucking with you, but he getting what he want out of the deal, like he might not feel like he need to give you no closure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I feel what you saying about women, but like. In my previous life, you're like, I was a ghoster. Like, I done got that pussy fucking. Like, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect. It can get like that.
But see, okay, so we're agreeing. Anybody I'm just having sexual activity with, college, high school, now, ain't no closure.
Ain't no closure. We were fucking. You found out I don't put my shoes up when I come in the house, or you don't like it. Fuck you then.
It is what it is, bro. I work too much and I don't really give you enough time. It is what it is.
I said, I say this. I just feel like closure is cool, but I also feel like it's bullshit. Like at the end of the day, bro, everybody comes with their own bullshit. Closure ain't gonna change a motherfucker. You just know. But like, you gonna fuck with somebody that fuck with you for the bullshit that you bring that they can handle.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
so
I
I just
really
feel like closure cool and all, but like
Niggas,
just cause you know don't mean you gonna change. You gonna find somebody to fuck with you for you, and if you don't, and you trying to change for people, then don't.
As a man, I'm telling you.
Okay.
There's a line. The heartless motherfuckers, those are the men that get it. Those are the men that get it. The men that say, I don't give a fuck what you think, I'm doing me, those are the men that the women like. The men that want to sit there and explain themselves, women can't stand that shit.
I mean, to an extent, you may be right.
I'm telling you.
But I don't think it's that.
We skipped over the main thing
Hold
that
on.
he said.
That's
from
the real.
jump. What was wrong? What happened? The reason was.
It was nothing.
My whole
It
argument.
was nothing.
He said it from the jump, and now he's skipping it right now.
All right, go ahead. What I'm skipping?
You skip when she broke your heart. You said what happened? What's wrong?
No, I said, why you want to break up? She said,
That's
and
closure.
She said, it's just not working for me. Okay, fine. I'm gonna hit
But
you
you
with the same
asked,
thing.
right? You asked what happened. Closure is if your perspective is if you didn't really want that closure, it's just walking away. But you had asked what happened, what's wrong. That's closure because you're wanting to
That
know
was
what
enough
happened.
closure for her. She said it's not working. So I said I didn't eat that.
Closure is
all right.
No, there's different meanings.
No,
of closure.
no.
Closure is wanting to know what happened wrong in the relationship to see what I can do to fix my next potential relationship. That's
No,
closure.
she didn't give me that. Why I'm giving her that?
Funny as fuck. My
Successful closure.
I don't know shit. Just shit. Having common grounds, knowing that we not gonna be together. That's it. Fuck it. Bye. It ain't. People don't really get real
so
close.
a nigga really had to tell you that, all right, we not gonna be together.
No, it
For
was
you to
me.
realize.
I had to tell a
Him.
bitch, a female.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a girl.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I see why you probably need closure now, cause I don't know how that work out. Damn. That's a lot of
Emotion.
Emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But females gotta have understanding.
That's why I said it's a female thing. I don't
Yeah.
think niggas really
Niggas
care
don't
about
really
it.
care. They savages.
I don't
Most
think
niggas don't really have hearts. It's like who raised you?
Nah, we got heart.
Some of them.
We just don't care about dumb shit like closure. You know what I'm saying?
I guess not. When you popping out
That's
kids
crazy.
and shit, trying to figure it out.
That's crazy. Why it matter? I get it, though. I get what you're saying.
You right. It really don't.
I'm saying, but it can make you like a better person when you got closure, right?
Yeah.
Now you know what you did wrong, so you want to bring that to the next relationship.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
And then you acknowledge your pain and you move on from it. How you gonna heal from that?
What you mean? I don't need you to help me heal.
For your next relationship. So what about your next
The
relationship?
person that hurt me, I need you to help me heal.
You in a new relationship right now.
Women are crazy, bro. She said the person that hurt her, she need closure from them to help her heal.
No, I
So you
didn't
need
say
the
I
person
need
that hurt you to help you
them.
heal.
How are you going to heal if they hurt you?
You said the same thing.
How you gonna heal from
They
that?
hurt me, and I need them to help me heal. That's crazy. That's delusional. That's insane, bro. That's insanity.
Crazy.
That's insanity, literally.
That's why we just gonna move on. Fuck it. Everybody don't deserve closure.
Yeah, everybody don't. Yeah, y'all out there, don't give these hoes no closure. Let them go.
Sometimes women don't move off proof. They move off what
Was y'all
they
in a
feel.
relationship?
Oh
Or
yeah.
y'all was just fucking?
Nah, we was in a relationship, but I mean, I was cheating.
Oh, but then that's really what it is.
But I was cheating before we was in a relationship.
Then you weren't cheating.
Yeah, no, you weren't.
To me, I would say I wasn't cheating, but to her, I was her only man. I was her only nigga that she was dealing with. Listen, I get it. I get that shit. But it respectfully, like, she low-key was like, I don't like using this term. She was my bottom. You ever heard the term, I'm gonna use the B word. You ever heard the term bottom bitch?
Yeah.
Like, that's the one that's just doing everything for you. She holding it down.
Yeah.
That's what she was to me. And like, I wasn't out here like treating her like she was the only one, but she was treating me like I was the only one. She was doing my homework. She was cooking for me. She was
You
motherfucking
deserve
washing
to get
my
hit in the
clothes.
face.
I mean, technically I didn't because I ain't do nothing with the dyke. You feel me?
Well, no.
But it was all low key off there.
No, that was
exactly.
That's all
it
karma that
was.
she didn't know about.
It was just the resentment of me from the past shit. You feel me? That's all it was.
I'm saying that was just your karma from the stuff that she didn't even know about.
We wasn't even together, so is it karma?
Yeah.
I mean, with
Karma comes when it comes.
Am I the karma that's coming or the karma that's going?
Karma comes when it comes, baby.
I ain't gonna hit nobody. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I would never hit a man.
She's talking about
if
you don't know what you're doing to you in a situation.
That is true. I'll never say never.
Okay.
You're right.
So closure. I hear what you said it was, and I agree with the definition of it. But in the
With mine?
sense of closure,
Okay.
what most women do when they leave, just in my opinion from what I'm seeing, they don't give you closure. They just bitch about why they leave.
Thank you.
But he's saying
It's a
when
difference in the
when
two,
he
though.
wants to break up a relationship.
I've seen men ask for closure using that word and get bitched at about why she wanted to leave. Not closure. But isn't her bitching closure?
Right. Right.
No, that's not nothing.
She's bitching to you why
No,
she-
women bitch about everything.
As an example,
Really different.
closure, if I ask you for closure and you tell me like, shit like, why I gotta ask you to take the trash out? Why are these other things going on? Like, that's just you bitching at me. Because like then like,
That's her reason.
no, I feel you. Those are her reasons, but
Yeah.
like, those are behaviors or acts. So like, y'all are giving a nigga that being ruthless, thinking you're saying enough, right? And he gonna go in the next relationship taking the trash out, thinking he doing right. When it wasn't even about the fucking trash, it's about how you felt.
And
But,
men,
but all you told the nigga was he wasn't taking the
Every
trash
woman
out.
is different.
Hold on.
You ain't taking the trash out. You don't walk my dog. You don't put gas in my car. Fuck this shit.
and
Not
men,
an adult.
hold on, men don't even understand
You
like
ain't
when
just
y'all
told me you
bitch.
don't make
We don't
me feel
get
like
it.
how women or
Yeah.
We don't get it.
You have to be mature as a woman to express to a man.
Men don't
what's
understand when
going
women
on.
start bitching. We don't get it. We're like, I don't understand. Like
Well, as
what
a
you
ma-
saying.
as
Give me
a
why
woman-
you mad. Give me the
Yeah,
specific.
women
Get
have
to
to.
the point.
Women, I agree with him and you. Women have to say reasons, not just the bullshit run around. Oh, it's the dog. It's the you don't take the trash out on Tuesdays. You got to give the straight answer.
In conclusion, you feel like closure is necessary? You say no.
It ain't necessary, but if you feel like you finna stole off on a motherfucker, you need to like ask them for closure. But
Hey.
for me, if we ain't fucking with each other and it's clear, your action gonna tell me what your words can't. I don't need the closure.
I feel like depending on the person. You feel me? Some people not as strong as you are. You sound like you emotionally strong. Everybody ain't emotionally strong, so you gotta kind of like stick and move depending on the person. Some niggas ain't emotionally strong too. Niggas be out here killing niggas over other women. So sometimes niggas just be needing that closure too. I don't, cause I'm okay with it. I'm cool however some situation plays out. But you know, respectfully, RIP Trouble. I mean, shit, that nigga didn't get that closure, and he ran up on homie at the crib and killed him. So it's like, you know, like some niggas might need that type of closure.
I'm not having that conversation with everybody.
Everybody
I'm
ain't
just not
fucking emotionally and mentally
like,
strong.
it got to be
period.
some rapport within our relationship, like years in, for me to feel like I need to be telling you why I feel like it's not gonna work out. Like majority of us ain't telling each other why it ain't working out, why we don't like them. We just ghosting you and we moving on. That's what it is. Like I gotta be like, it gotta be something monumental that's going on for me to be able to express that. First of all, females don't like long text messages anyway. So if I'm goddamn thinking about everything that's going on, why this ain't working out, niggas be doing that. Niggas be doing that.
That ain't closure,
You care
bro.
about niggas be
Text
doing
message
that.
ain't closure at
I
all.
ain't got time for it. So I ain't finna do all that. If I fuck with you, yes, I would love to have that conversation on why it didn't work out. But I really feel like niggas and females do not be using closure talk for what it's supposed to be. That we use closure talk for opportunity to get back in. That's the goal. Where I'm saying, hey, I want to talk to you. I want to get this shit back in order. I'm trying to smash. I'm trying to let you know what you actually leaving. I'm trying to put that in the back of your mind. Honestly, it ain't really necessarily about me trying to end it. I really ain't trying to end it. If we have a closure talk is trying to say, yeah, we gonna end it. We're really trying to rekindle some shit.
As men, we don't need as much for closure because we not as emotional. You know, we have strength. We tough. So what I need might not be necessarily what she need. So that's it. I said my piece and I'm gonna make moves. Men are about action. Men are about action. Straight up. Take action.
Okay, from what I'm gathering from this conversation, as a woman, if you feel like you need to express or get a better understanding of why this so-called person wants to break up with you, or why you want to break up with them, ask those questions. But in the end, it seems like a lot of men won't hear it. Won't hear if you ask what's going on. You might tell them, they call it as bitching. So I don't know. I feel like For me personally, I like to ask. I like to know what's going on so I can improve for my inner self. So I feel like it's good to ask, no matter who you're with. Yeah.
I'm glad you know you toxic, bro.
I'm glad.
Bro, y'all gotta clip this shit, bro.
You are toxic.
Man, listen, man. All you guys, y'all should give these females closure, man. And when you give them closure,
But you said fuck
put a
that.
rub on. Put a rub on when you give them closure, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Put that rub on when she come over to get that closure. Close the door. And when you close the door, it's over. Give that closure she need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can dig that. It's understandable.
Capping, nigga. Fuck closure, nigga. Hey, don't let that bitch back over. For real.
It really don't matter, like, but that's just how I move in life. Like, I was taught that at a young age. You gonna have to fuck with me for me. So like, if we're ending because of some shit you don't like, I don't give a fuck. You want for me. Like real talk. Like you ain't like this, you know, because I don't feel like I'm a bad person. So like, whatever it is you mad about is minimal. And like, just like women do, like you said, I go show ass. Like, oh, I want to talk about why we ain't work. I don't give a fuck. Like we ain't work. But like, if you insist or like, if you push up on me at Porter while we on the belt line one day and you want to know why we broke up, I tell your ass.
If they need closure, everybody don't need closure. Just my advice, I say, baby, go find healing within yourself. Fuck that. Just move on. Everybody you don't need to go on to the next person. Just people gotta learn how to be by themselves.
Learn how to be by yourself and heal first.
Yes, and live.
Live your life.
People need, that's it. It ain't no rules to this life shit.
Dang.
It ain't no rules to this
Just
shit.
living this shit. Life is an experience.
Let that shit go.
Fuck we ain't
girls, I think girls be they be picking the most random times to have clothes talk, bro. Nick could be at a baby shower, they just pull up like somebody else.
Nick could be at his baby shower. And she
shower.
want to know, hey, why we ain't work? Why you having a baby with her? Trying to get the fuck out of here. That women be petty sometimes though. Niggas do too, but like women be really about
But
that
I'm saying like the most randomest spots to have clothes talk is crazy. Like baby showers, goddamn birthday parties,
Stonecrest Mall.
Trying to have clothes talk at a whole event is wild. Like you really expect me to walk outside with you and have a real conversation? Like I'm lit. I ain't even come here for you. And I didn't know you was here. You was invited.
That's real shit.
I didn't even know you was invited.
A chick will see you 6 months later. She'll see you. Look, she'll see you 6 months later in Red Bull or a club or some shit and be like, "Hey, why we ain't work out, folk? If you don't get the fuck out of my face, like." Don't ask me why we ain't work out. If you trying to fuck tonight, just say that, Sean.
Just say you
like you want that old thing back. Hey, like just let me know, folks. Like I don't need all the other bullshit. I want to know why we ain't work. Nah, you drunk and you want to have sex, folks. If you ain't asking for the closure right when that shit happened, you really don't give a damn. Closure, I feel like this is why I feel like closure bullshit.
No, not if you ask. If you're not getting the reception.
It ain't even about reception. Like most times when you break up with a motherfucker, they gonna want to tell you about yourself. They leaving you. They want to tell you why they leaving you. Most people don't even.
I like for you to think about that shit.
Most people don't even give a fuck when you tell them because they feel like they perfect. Like so, like that's why I feel like closure's some bullshit. Like if a motherfucker dump you, they ain't like you. Move on. Like real
if I simply that's not even like a question to ask. Niggas ain't asking. Let's have some closure talk. It's more of your action. If I'm acting on it, I'm trying to rekindle what we got going on. I don't really. That's the only reason. If not, I'll ghost. That's how I'm looking at it. Either I'm ghosting you. If I bring anything about let's have a conversation why this ain't working, it's because I'm trying to rekindle.
That's real shit. If I ask a chick what happened and I ask her to meet me when we talk, when we meet, I'm trying to fuck.
Facts.
I'm trying to fuck.
Well, we can talk first, but at the end of the day, you need to be ending with you in my bed or I'm in your bed. It needs something need to.
We ain't got to be together tomorrow, but like now that we got closure, we can fuck. Look, last time Trey Songz, right? Closure on that.
Let's fuck. We will be back
for the last time.
Alright, I'm good.
That was good.
Welcome back. It's live from Unspoken with Detroit's own. Niggas fresh.
Unspoken ATL, what the fuck is up? free from all the hustle.
Welcome. This ain't the west side of Detroit. We on the east side of Atlanta right now. We in my nigga Nigel crib, you know? I ain't house shopping, but I'm chilling at Unspoken Studios. Yeah. We better have a good time. Let's get it.
Crazy. Look, just do the buffs on my face. Don't lie, I'm high as fuck. Lately I can't trust nobody. I'm July as fuck. Ain't into Zodiac, but my shit to 69. That dope dick, I hit her once, she coming every time. Ayy, stay chill, just play your position. The type to pay a couple bills, but that shit come with provisions. Enjoy the vibe, my baby, stay out your feelings. I can promise we gon' have fun, just sit back, see the vision. Look, the type of man that see my life as a mission. Let's get high, enjoy the views and vibe the Nas, it was written. I'ma enjoy your body, that's a slight in the mission. When your friends as if we date, you tell them nah, we just chillin'. Look, I can count on 2 hands how many people I love. I can count on 1 hand how many people I trust. My success ain't luck, my nigga, just blessed as fuck, my nigga. Just gotta gamble on yourself, just try your luck, my nigga. I live my life in peace, that shit, that grand serenity. It's a problem in this world, y'all lacking dignity. Another problem around this bitch, y'all lack identity. I love myself, don't give a fuck if y'all ain't feeling me. Yeah, so now we here. Copping cribs and shit.
All through Atlanta, Detroit. We gonna go to Mexico on these niggas, you know what I'm saying?
A nigga from all over the west side of Detroit, dog.
You better know it. Look, this shit's supposed to inspire you. Go get that motherfucking bag. So listen to this shit, vibe to this shit, connect with this shit. Look, cause I'm just like you. Look, we all got the same 24. What the fuck you gonna do with that shit? You better get up your ass and go hustle. When we all up.
Shout out to my boy Jeter. That's what we drinking on, Jeter Readers. Make sure y'all get y'all some Jeter Readers, man. Hit my boy up. Readers.